Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Malone. Nash is out there with Irving. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Shaq in at the five. And for the Rockets, Antetokounmpo is out there with Embiid. Then there's Howard. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Pippen in at the two-guard spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Brunson. That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now Irving. Shoots over Pippen. No good from Irving.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Nash. From outside, off the mark. Brunson against Nash. Brunson outside. Down low. Stolen by O'Neal. Nash outside. Floats it up for Butler. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Brunson the pass to Pippen. Count that bucket.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time. Working around tough defense. Able to play through that contact.
Outside O'Neal. Throws it up high. And finished off by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Irving against Pippen. Pass to Howard. Brunson outside. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving finds Butler. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shaq is screen on Brunson. Here's Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Howard, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Irving against Pippen. Irving dishes to Nash. Butler from outside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a screen on Butler. to town home.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Bucks trail by 3. Nash the pass to Irving. The Bucks working the ball around. Nash can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to Shaq. Pass to Irving. Launches it. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Pippen is doubled. Nash against Brunson. Over Nash. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Outside O'Neal. Stolen by Brunson. Outside Pippen. Over Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Butler kicks it over to Nash. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Nash has got 5 now.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
To the paint, stolen by O'Neal. Irving up top. Pass to Nash. Outside Butler. Malone a screen on Antetokounmpo. Inside. Shot clock at 3. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Pippen. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Bucks trail by 4. Nash outside. Malone sets the pick for Nash. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Embiid. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Back to Pippen over Nash. Pippen can't hit. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. High arcing shot.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Malone. Clock at 4. Embiid kicks to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And Howard with the layup. Howard's got 6 points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The Bucks also with the sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad
Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Kidd following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Back to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Kidd is a talented playmaker. He knows how to run sets and generate shots for his teammates.
Irving against Ginobili.
Houston foul. Smith.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
That's good from O'Neal.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
And the Bucks making a change here. Davis is checked in. Now here is Hamilton. Scoreless thus far. Stoudemire with the screen on Davis. Kidd dishes to Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Milwaukee. Bosh is checked in for Shaq. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Malone. And Middleton subbed in for Nash. Now here's Ginobili. Stoudemire outside. Here's Smits. And he lays it straight in.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Outside Aldridge. The shot's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Stoudemire outside. Ginobili the pass to Hamilton. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
It's nice seeing Hamilton knock down the three ball. Not just a threat from the mid-range. That's his strength. He can shoot it from anywhere.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Rockets leading by 4. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And I like whenever Aldridge uses his length on offense, especially when he goes up after the alley-oop.
Ginobili outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Ginobili. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now here is Aldridge. Bosh, a screen on Stoudemire. And Aldridge slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Kidd after the basket by Milwaukee. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
So guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now here's Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Bosh, that's the pick for Aldridge. Driving to the basket.
Well, that's a hard man to slow down once he's on the move. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to step in front of Aldridge.
For Milwaukee, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
First free throw is good.
You know, at just under 7 feet tall, it's obvious LaMarcus Aldridge has terrific size. But it's not only that. He moves well, too. That mix of inches and athletic ability and agility can make a pretty impactful combo.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Stoudemire outside. Drives to the hoop. That shot misses. Aldridge with some nice D. And Middleton kicks to Aldridge. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Hamilton dishes the kid. There's the drive, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Bucks trail. They've got Jason Kidd. Rip Hamilton out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Smits in at 7. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Aldridge. And Thompson throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Smits, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson outside. Middleton on the wing. Back to Thompson. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Davis. The 3. Offensive rebound. Stoudemire against Aldridge. Here's Davis. Back to Aldridge. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Tonight, Aldridge is doing a little bit of everything at the offensive end, and he's doing it all quite well.
Here's Stoudemire, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Free throw good, Stoudemire.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing. Wow, unique.
And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Thompson. Aldridge with it. Bosch, a screen on Stoudemire. Aldridge double teamed. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Houston in the lead. To the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Rockets with possession here. Stoudemire with a screen on Middleton. And yes, it's good. Hamilton's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Aldridge. 12 points for him. And it's Smith with the rebound. Ginobili against Thompson. Ginobili outside. Stoudemire, the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, one thing you can always count on with Ginobili, he's going to make something happen, and he's going to do it creatively.
For Houston, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one misses.
You know, one of the things I love about Ginobili is the flair and flavor that he plays the game with. It's a combination of his passion and his creativity, which make him unique.
No good on the second free throw.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Second chance effort. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Chris Bosch.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Middleton against Hamilton from 10 feet out. No good off the front iron. Outside Kidd. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Bosch. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Offensive rebound. Smith's good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here is Davis. Still yet to score. Hamilton against Middleton. To the inside. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
Love how active David Thompson is on the offensive end, especially when he gets near the rack.
Kidd a screen on Thompson. Ginobili the pass to Stoudemire. Right wing. Pass to Ginobili. 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Boy, I tell you, lefties just look better shooting the basketball. I don't know what it is. It looks purer, sweeter, and softer if you shoot it with your left hand.
Now here's Bosch. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Stoudemire. And he makes good on the way. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Here's Thompson. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Ginobili. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
From down in the low post, it goes. Ginobili's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson against Ginobili. Thompson outside. Back to Middleton, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pass to Stoudemire. And there's a call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
A new lineup here for Houston.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Brunson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Howard kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here is Irving. Nash outside. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice, high, arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Nash against Brunson. And Shaq pulls it down. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Irving. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Butler. Nash has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Honest, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. Pass to Malone. Nash against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Look, we know Nash is extremely unselfish, but he's also unafraid to call his own number, something he's been doing all night here.
Now here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got his first points of the game. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Malone, the pass to Nash. Butler on the way. Back to Nash. 4 on the shot clock. And no good. Brunson with some nice D. Pippen kicks to Brunson. Embiid sets the pick for Brunson from down low. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
Pass to Malone. Bucks passing it around. Nash outside. Butler passes to Malone. O'Neal wide open. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. 9 points for Shaquille O'Neal. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Basket counts. Pippen's got 8.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Down low, here's Malone, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 5. Outside, O'Neal. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Houston leading by 5. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Embiid. Fades. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving dishes to Nash. 3-pointer. Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brunson surveying the D. Giannis with it. Butler covering. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen for 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Nash, the pass to Butler. Now, here's Malone. Here's Shaq. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shake. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Irving against Pippen. And here is Irving. Pass to O'Neal. Over Howard. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Shaq.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
Sure.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Bucks trail by 8. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Irving. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Malone. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nash in at the 1.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
And Embiid with the screen on Nash. Brunson has a 2-pointer. Again, the Rockets score. The Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
And the second free throw, good. So it's the Rockets now. Pass to Embiid. Now Howard. Brunson right side. That one misses. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Butler. The Bucks working the ball around. O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. Shot clock at 5, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Brunson against Nash.
Milwaukee foul. Shaquille O'Neal.
Rockets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now here's Nash. 12 points for him. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Houston leading by 7. Thompson with it. He's got 10. Howard finds Pippen. Back to Howard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Howard's got 8 points.
Nice execution that time from Dwight Howard. Feels very comfortable inside, even when the defense is guarding him pretty well.
Pippen against Irving. Out to Nash. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. Back to Giannis. There's Giannis taking flight.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. One on Pippen.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
2 shots.
Shoot two.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brunson against Nash. Brunson, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter.
Not many will win that battle with Shaq inside. He's just too strong and active.
Now here's Howard. Giannis outside. Here's Embiid. Here's Pippen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. He uses that length to score through contact.
O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Howard with a screen on Nash. Nash against Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Malone. Nash outside. Butler with the ball. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Howard with it. Butler covering. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Nash. And here is Butler. Shoots the three. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
Now Irving. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Howard. It's Pippen with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Pippen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Nash outside. Malone sets the pick for Nash. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Rockets leading by 9. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Lineup here for the Bucks. And so here is Houston. Outside Kidd. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Now here's Kidd. Still scoreless. Ginobili against Middleton. Here's Smits. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Smits has got 8 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here is Aldridge. He's got 12. Back to Davis. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stoudemire outside. And here is Kidd. 6 to shoot. Back to Stoudemire. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Right side Davis. Pass to Thompson. Into the lane. And such a nice move to make the basket work. He's got 6.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside for Kidd. Aldridge against Stoudemire. To the inside. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Kidd. And the Rockets lead by 9.
When he gets that close to the rack, Ginobili not going to hold anything back.
Aldridge taking his time here. Here's Thompson. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got 9 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Hamilton. To the middle. Smits knocks it down from 7 feet. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Milwaukee. Aldridge kicks to Davis. Back to Aldridge. It's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for Aldridge.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
It's tipped. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And that one falls for Davis. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Kidd. Houston moving it around. Stolen by Thompson. Middleton against Hamilton.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it.
Well, the size of Smith so intimidating. He uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Houston, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far.
Jason Kidd.
He's off on the first.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
He hits the second from the line. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bosch. Outside Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Down low. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Now here's Ginobili. He has 7. Stoudemire outside. Lock at 6. Smits passes to Hamilton. Over Middleton. The Rockets with another miss. Bucks trail by 5. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Stoudemire. And he drops it in from the low post. Stoudemire's got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kidd against Davis. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Aldridge. That one a little long. Houston leading by 4. Outside Kidd. Kidd sets the pick for Stoudemire. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Houston on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ginobili is out there with Kidd. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Smits in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now Thompson. Rip missing on the 3. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smits has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire with a screen on Middleton. Here's Hamilton. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Puts up a 3. And Manu Ginobili good for 3. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
Here's Bosch. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Ginobili can't hit. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Davis.
I like to see Davis shoot it from there. Very effective in the mid-range.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Hamilton. This one for 3. And Middleton with the block. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here is Hamilton. Inside. Outside for Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Now here is Hamilton. They set the screen. Another miss by Houston. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Middleton outside. Bosch hits the pick for Davis. Outside Aldridge. A fader. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. The D has to at least honor his 3-ball.
Now here's Ginobili. Here's Stoudemire. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Outside Aldridge. Davis with a screen on Stoudemire. Aldridge misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Smith. Now Hamilton. Stoudemire inside. He's guarded by Davis.
Tough play that time by Stoudemire, taking the hit, but staying right with it and still getting the shot off.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And, boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 3. Davis, the pass to Aldridge. Davis against Kidd. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Stoudemire. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Hamilton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson dishes to Davis. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Davis. Takes it inside. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Here's Hamilton. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Still, Rockets ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter.
Thompson finds Aldridge. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Marcus Aldridge.
Rockets trail. Stoudemire outside. Stoudemire drawing the double team. Stoudemire setting the pick for Kidd. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hamilton. They get it again. Smits count the basket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second chance scoring opportunities.
Houston making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Hamilton. Pippen comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jason Kidd.
One shot.
The 7'4" Dutchman, Rick Smits, is a towering presence on both ends and is really a skilled scorer.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Nash. O'Neal with it. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Pippen with it. Butler covering. Here's Smits. Ring shot on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Smits has got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Pippen with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Howard's checked in for Houston. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game at least.
Butler, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Brunson outside. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. And it's Pippen missing. Bucks trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Malone at the elbow. Irving. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Giannis. Brunson draws the double. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force. Pretty consistent defender as well.
The Rockets making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Howard setting the pick for Brunson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Open for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And the shots just keep on falling for Pippen. And seeing him find his rhythm is sure to motivate his team.
Now here's Nash. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Brunson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Irving. And here's Nash. And Nash gets double teamed. And a deep 3 from Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pippen kicks to Brunson. Now here's Embiid. Houston moving it around. Here's Pippen. Hits the jumper. Pippen's got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Castellanos. Brunson with it, defended by Nash. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
And the shot goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Ball's not loose. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And again, the Bucks miss. Rockets leading by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. It's blocked by Shaq.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. They come up empty, and it's over. Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And they go to the intentional foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Shot from the inbound, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Howard. And the Rockets lead by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Shaq. Outside Irving. There's Nash with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
15 foul. At the line for 2. Jalen Brunson.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And stolen by Howard. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Malone. Butler finds Malone from downtown. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team what a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.